I play escape rooms because I really love the idea of being forced into a room with like 4 people for like an hour, because it's so easy to just go see a movie or go play a game and just sit in silence for like 45 minutes and just do nothing. But with an escape room, you're constantly talking and working things out, and when you get a puzzle that's like your puzzle and you solve that puzzle and it was just you, that's such a rush.
So we have a few questions to ask you, but we have a puzzle for you to solve whilst you are answering them.
Oh, well, that's exciting.
You have 5 minutes to solve this puzzle, and your time starts in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Oh damn, okay. I've got this thing, and I've got these pieces, and it looks like I've got a thing to read. Once upon a time, should I read it out loud? Once upon a time, there was a royal family. I guess this is the royal family. Yeah, prince, princess, that all feels very royal. They lived in a gigantic castle. I guess this is the castle. But not everything was so happily ever after. The prince would often hear the king and the queen arguing over who was taking up the most space in the bed. Oh, so it's gonna be like a position in the thing, and that will reveal numbers. Okay, interesting. So the prince would often hear the king and queen arguing over who was taking up the most space in the bed. This is a king, and this is a queen. They became so angry that they would avoid each other all day and never be seen near each other. So my first escape room was right here at Riddle Room. My partner, Michelle, bought me a voucher because I just played the escape room board game and it was so much fun that I wanted to play a real life version. So they became so angry that they would avoid each other all day. So I've got the king over here, the queen over there. So I think that's a good start. The princess right-hand man would always tell her what she heard from the prince. So I guess the right-hand man is the servant. Right hand. So princess and the prince gotta be right next to each other. So my strategy is just to remember it's a game and to have a fun time, and that, you know, if I'm getting stressed out about a puzzle, I'm not just gonna keep being stressed out about that puzzle. You know, I'll ask for a clue, or I'll talk to the people I'm working with, and we'll work together and we'll have a fun time. So I think the biggest thing is just to remember that it is a game and you're there to have fun. And I've just got the prince left, but I feel like there's so much text left, so it's gonna tell me to change things. So the princess right-hand man would always tell her what he heard. So he is now to the right of the princess. And that everyone in town could tell something was wrong and we're talking about it. The princess didn't like this because she always liked to be the center of attention. Oh, well, I guess, yeah, that works out because I already had her in the center. She would always attend all the fancy balls and events, but always under the watchful eye of her mother, who wanted to make sure she wasn't getting into trouble. So does that mean her mum has to be close by then? Like, does her mum, but the king has to be far apart. So I guess the mother has to always be there, so she has to be on the left. And then the prince, no, the prince has to be here because the king and queen have to be as far away as possible. For the most part, I don't get stuck because I'm great. So I think I've got it. I've got 3, 1, 5, 8. Oh, that's 5 numbers. I need 4 numbers. Okay, so I don't have it. Huh. So I guess I am stuck. That's 4 numbers, right? 2, 5, 4, 1. I can do that. 2, 5, 4, 1. That didn't work. Oh, that's a shame. I wonder what the X means. Is the X a number? Is it Roman numerals? Is that 10? 2, 10, 5, 4, 1? Well, that's 6 numbers. This is rigged. I can't solve this. 2x, 5, 1. Oh, is it times? Maybe it's a time. 2 times 500. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, can I swear? Oh, am I allowed to swear? Oh, okay. Frick! 2 times. So that's 1,082. 1082. 1082. I would absolutely recommend it. I think majority of the time people don't play an escape room because they're just scared of like the idea. They think like getting locked into a room isn't super fun, but I recommend giving it a try at least once, because usually for the most part, when I've brought friends that have never done an escape room, they'll be like a bit nervous like the first 2 minutes, and then they'll solve their first puzzle, and then they'll be like super into it. Well, I really thought I had it there, and 1082 isn't correct. Do I need
Would you like a clue?
I would love a clue, actually. Because I'm stuck, and when I'm stuck, I should ask for a clue. What? But I'll put in 1028. Oh wait, that's, yeah, 1028.